Proverbs, the Holy Bible, easy to read version. These are the Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David and king of Israel. They will help you to learn to be wise, to accept correction, and to understand wise sayings. They will teach you to develop your mind in the right way. You will learn to do what is right and to be honest and fair. These proverbs will make even those without education smart. They will teach young people what they need to know and how to use what they have learned. Even the wise could become wiser by listening to these proverbs. They will gain understanding and learn to solve difficult problems. These sayings will help you understand proverbs, stories with hidden meanings, words of the wise, and other difficult sayings. Knowledge begins with fear and respect for the Lord. But stubborn fools hate wisdom and refuse to learn. My son, listen to your father when he corrects you, and don't ignore what your mother teaches you. What you learn from your parents will bring you honor and respect, like a crown or a gold medal. My son, those who love to do wrong will try to trick you. Don't listen to them. They will say, "Come with us. Let's hide and beat to death anyone who happens to walk by. We will swallow them whole as the grave swallows the dying. We will take everything they have and fill our houses with stolen goods. So join us, and you can share in everything we get." My son, don't follow them. Don't even take the first step along the path. They run to do something evil, and they cannot wait to kill someone. You cannot trap birds with a net if they see you spreading it out. But evil people cannot see the trap they set for themselves. This is what happens to those who are greedy. Whatever they get destroys them. Listen. Wisdom is shouting in the streets. She is crying out in the marketplace. She is calling out where the noisy crowd gathers. Fools, how long will you love being ignorant? How long will you make fun of wisdom? How long will you hate knowledge? I wanted to tell you everything I knew and give you all my knowledge, but you didn't listen to my advice and teaching. I tried to help, but you refused to listen. I offered my hand, but you turned away from me. You ignored my advice and refused to be corrected. So I will laugh at your troubles and make fun of you when fear happens. Disasters will strike you like a storm. Problems will pound you like a strong wind. Trouble and misery will weigh you down. Fools will call for me, but I will not answer. They will look for me, but they will not find me. That is because they hated knowledge. They refused to fear and respect the Lord. They ignored my advice and refused to be corrected. They filled their lives with what they wanted. They went their own way, so they will get what they deserve. Fools die because they refuse to follow wisdom. They are content to follow their foolish ways, and that will destroy them. But those who listen to me will live in safety and comfort. They will have nothing to fear. My son, pay attention to what I say. Remember my commands. Listen to wisdom and do your best to understand. Ask for good judgment. Cry out for understanding. Look for wisdom like silver. Search for it like hidden treasure. If you do this, you will understand what it means to respect the Lord, and you will come to know God. The Lord is the source of wisdom. Knowledge and understanding come from his mouth. He gives good advice to honest people and shields those who do what is right. He makes sure that people are treated fairly. He watches over his loyal followers. If you listen to him, you will understand what is just and fair and how to do what is right. You will gain wisdom, and knowledge will bring you joy. Planning ahead will protect you, and understanding will guard you. These will keep you from following the wrong path and will protect you from those who have evil plans. Such people have left the straight path and now walk in darkness. They enjoy doing evil and are happy with the confusion it brings. Their ways are crooked. They lie and cheat. Wisdom will save you from that other woman, another man's wife, who tempts you with sweet words. She married when she was young, but then she left her husband. She forgot the marriage vows she made before God. Going into her house leads to death. She will lead you to the grave. All who enter lose their life and never return. Wisdom will help you follow the example of good people and stay on the right path. Honest people will live in the land, and those who do right will remain there, but the wicked will be forced to leave. Those who lie and cheat will be thrown out of the land. My son, don't forget my teaching. Remember what I tell you to do. What I teach will give you a good long life, and all will go well for you. Don't ever let love and loyalty leave you. Tie them around your neck and write them on your heart. Then God will be pleased and think well of you, and so will everyone else. Trust the Lord completely, and don't depend on your own knowledge. With every step you take, think about what He wants, and He will help you go down the right way. Don't trust in your own wisdom, but fear and respect the Lord, and stay away from evil. If you do this, it will be like a refreshing drink and medicine for your body. Honor the Lord with your wealth and the first part of your harvest. Then your barns will be full of grain, and your barrels will be overflowing with wine. My son, don't reject the Lord's discipline, and don't be angry when He corrects you. The Lord corrects the ones He loves, just as a father corrects a child he cares about. Those who find wisdom are fortunate. They will be blessed when they gain understanding. Profit that comes from wisdom is better than silver and even the finest gold. Wisdom is worth more than fine jewels. Nothing you desire has more value. With her right hand, wisdom offers long life. With the other hand, riches and honor. Wisdom will lead you to a life of joy and peace. Wisdom is like a life-giving tree to those who hold on to her. She is a blessing to those who keep her close. With wisdom and understanding, the Lord created the earth and sky. With His knowledge, He made the oceans and the clouds that produce rain. My son, don't ever let wisdom out of your sight. Hold on to wisdom and careful planning. They will bring you a long life filled with honor. As you go through life, you will always be safe and never fall. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you rest, your sleep will be peaceful. You have no reason to fear. a sudden disaster, or the destruction that comes to the wicked. You can trust the Lord to protect you. He will not let you fall into harm. Do everything you possibly can for those who need help. If your neighbor needs something you have, don't say, "Come back tomorrow." Give it to him immediately. Don't make plans to harm your neighbor, who lives near you and trusts you. Don't take people to court without good reason, especially when they have done nothing to harm you. Don't envy those who are violent. Never choose to be like them. Such crooked people are disgusting to the Lord. But he is a friend to those who are good and honest. The Lord curses a wicked family, but he blesses the homes of those who live right. He will humiliate those who make fun of others, but he is kind to those who are humble. The way the wise live will bring them honor, but the way fools live will bring them shame. Children, listen to your father's teaching. Pay attention and you will learn how to learn. The advice I give is good, so don't ever forget what I teach you. When I was my father's little boy and my mother's dear son, my father taught me this: pay attention to what I say, obey my commands, and you will have a good life. Try to get wisdom and understanding. Don't forget my teaching or ignore what I say. Don't turn away from wisdom, and she will protect you. Love her, and she will keep you safe. The first step to becoming wise is to look for wisdom, so use everything you have to get understanding. Love wisdom, and she will make you great. Hold on to wisdom, and she will bring you honor. Wisdom will reward you with a crown of honor and glory. Son, listen to me. Do what I say, and you will live a long life. I am teaching you about wisdom and guiding you on the right path. As you walk on it, you will not step into a trap. Even if you run, you will not trip and fall. Always remember this teaching. Don't forget it. It is the key to life, so guard it well. Don't take the path of the wicked. Don't follow those who do evil. Stay away from that path. Don't even go near it. Turn around and go another way. The wicked cannot sleep until they have done something evil. They will not rest until they bring someone down. Evil and violence are their food and drink. The path of those who live right is like an early morning light. It gets brighter and brighter until the full light of day. But the path of the wicked is like a dark night. They trip and fall over what they cannot see. My son, pay attention to what I say. Listen closely to my words. Don't let them out of your sight. Never stop thinking about them. These words are the secret of life and health to all who discover them. Above all, be careful what you think, because your thoughts control your life. Don't bend the truth or say things that you know are not right. Keep your eyes on the path and look straight ahead. Make sure you are going the right way, and nothing will make you fall. Don't go to the right or to the left, and you will stay away from evil. Son, listen to this piece of wisdom from me. Pay attention to what I know to be true. Remember to live wisely, and what you learn will keep your lips from saying the wrong thing. Now another man's wife might be very charming, and the words from her lips so sweet and inviting, but in the end, she will bring only bitterness and pain. It will be like a bitter poison and a sharp sword. She is on a path leading to death, and she will lead you straight to the grave. Don't follow her. She has lost her way and does not even know it. Be careful. Stay on the road that leads to life. Now, my sons, listen to me. Don't forget the words I say. Stay away from the woman who commits adultery. Don't even go near her house. If you do, others will get the honor you should have had. Some stranger will get everything you worked years to get. People you don't know will take all your wealth. Others will get what you worked for. At the end of your life, you will be sad that you ruined your health and lost everything you had. Then you will say, why didn't I listen to my parents? Why didn't I pay attention to my teachers? I didn't want to be disciplined. I refused to be corrected. So now I have suffered through just about every kind of trouble anyone can have, and everyone knows it. Now about sex and marriage. Drink only the water that comes from your own well, and don't let your water flow out into the streets. Keep it for yourself, and don't share it with strangers. Be happy with your own wife. Enjoy the woman you married while you were young. She is like a beautiful deer, a lovely fawn. Let her love satisfy you completely. Stay drunk on her love, and don't go stumbling into the arms of another woman. The Lord clearly sees everything you do. He watches where you go. The sins of the wicked will trap them. Those sins will be like ropes holding them back. Evil people will die because they refuse to be disciplined. They will be trapped by their own desires. My son, don't make yourself responsible for the debts of others. Don't make such deals with friends or strangers. If you do, your words will trap you. You will be under the power of other people. So you must go and free yourself. Beg them to free you from that debt. Don't wait to rest or sleep. Escape that trap like a deer running from a hunter. Free yourself like a bird flying from a trap. You lazy people, you should watch what the ants do and learn from them. Ants have no ruler, no boss, and no leader. But in the summer, ants gather all of their food and save it. So when winter comes, there's plenty to eat. You lazy people, how long are you going to lie there? Will you get up? You say, I need rest. I think I'll take a short nap. But then you sleep and become poorer and poorer. Soon you will have nothing. It will be as if a thief came and stole everything you owned. Some people are just troublemakers. They are always thinking up some crooked plan and telling lies. They use secret signals to cheat people. They wink their eyes, shuffle their feet, and point a finger. They are always planning to do something bad. But they will be punished. Disaster will strike, and they will be destroyed. There will be no one to help them. The Lord hates these 7 things: eyes that show pride, tongues that tell lies, hands that kill innocent people, hearts that plan evil things to do, feet that run to evil, witnesses in court who tell lies, and anyone who causes family members to fight. My son, remember your father's command and don't forget your mother's teaching. Remember their words always. Tie them around your neck and keep them over your heart. Let this teaching lead you wherever you go. It will watch over you while you sleep, and when you wake up, it will give you good advice. Your parents give you commands and teachings that are like lights to show you the right way. This teaching corrects you and trains you to follow the path to life. It stops you from going to an evil woman, and it protects you from the smooth talk of another man's wife. Such a woman might be beautiful, but don't let that beauty tempt you. Don't let her eyes capture you. A prostitute might cost a loaf of bread, but the wife of another man could cost you your life. If you drop a hot coal in your lap, your clothes will be burned. If you step on one, your feet will be burned. If you sleep with another man's wife, you will be punished. A hungry man might steal to fill his stomach. If he is caught, he must pay 7 times more than he stole. It might cost him everything he owns. But other people understand. They don't lose all their respect for him. But a man who commits adultery is a fool. He brings about his own destruction. He will suffer disease and disgrace and never be free from the shame. The woman's husband will be jealous and angry and do everything he can to get revenge. No payment, no amount of money will stop him. My son, remember my words. Don't forget what I have told you. Consider my teaching as precious as your own eyes. Obey my commands, and you will have a good life. Tie them around your finger. Write them on your heart. Treat wisdom like the woman you love, and knowledge like the one dearest to you. Wisdom will save you from that other woman, the other man's wife, who tempts you with such sweet words. One day, I was looking out my window at some foolish teenagers and noticed one who had no sense at all. He was walking through the marketplace and came to the corner where a certain woman lived. He then turned up the road that goes by her house. The day was ending. The sun had set and it was almost dark. Suddenly, there she was in front of him, dressed like a prostitute. She had plans for him. She was a wild and rebellious woman who would not stay at home. She walked the streets, always looking for someone to trap. She grabbed the young man and kissed him, without shame. She looked him in the eye and said, "I offered a fellowship offering today. I gave what I promised to give, and I still have plenty of food left. So I came out to find you, and here you are. I have clean sheets on my bed, special ones from Egypt. My bed smells wonderful, with myrrh, aloe, and cinnamon. Come, let's enjoy ourselves all night. We can make love until dawn. My husband has gone on a business trip. He took enough money for a long trip and won't be home for 2 weeks." This is what the woman said to tempt the young man, and her smooth words tricked him. He followed her like a bull being led to slaughter. He was like a deer walking into a trap, where a hunter waits to shoot an arrow through his heart. The boy was like a bird flying into a net, never seeing the danger he was in. Now, sons, listen to me. Pay attention to what I say. Don't let your heart lead you to an evil woman like that. Don't go where she wants to lead you. She has brought down some of the most powerful men. She has left many dead bodies in her path. Her house is the place of death. The road it leads straight to the grave. Listen, wisdom is calling. Yes, understanding is shouting for us. Wisdom stands at the top of the hill, by the road where the paths meet. She is near the entrance to the city, calling from the open gates. I am calling out to all of you. I am speaking to everyone. You who are ignorant, learn to be wise. You who are foolish, get some common sense. Listen, I have something important to say, and I am telling you what is right. My words are true, and I will not say anything that is wrong. Everything I say is right. There is nothing false or crooked about it. These things are clear to any intelligent person. They are right to anyone with knowledge. Choose discipline over silver, and knowledge over the finest gold. Wisdom is better than pearls, and nothing you desire compares to her. I am wisdom. I live with good judgment. I am home with knowledge and planning. To respect the Lord means to hate evil. I hate pride and boasting. Evil lives and hurtful words. I have good advice and common sense to offer. I have understanding and power. With my help, kings rule, and governors make good laws. With my help, leaders govern, and important officials make good decisions. I love those who love me, and those who look for me will find me. With me there are riches and honor. I have lasting wealth to give you. What I give is better than fine gold. What I produce is better than pure silver. I lead people the right way, along the paths of justice. I give riches to those who love me, and I fill their houses with treasure. The Lord made me in the beginning, long before he did anything else. I was formed a long time ago, before the world was made. I was born before there was an ocean, before the springs began to flow. I was born before the mountains and hills were set into place, before the earth and the fields were made, before the dust of this world was formed. I was there when he set up the skies, when he drew a circle in the ocean to make a place for the land. I was there when he put the clouds in the sky and made the deep springs flow. I was there when he set the limits on the sea to make it stop where he said. I was there when he laid the foundations of the earth. I grew up as a child by his side, laughing and playing all the time. I played in the world he made and enjoyed the people he put there. Now, children, listen to me. If you follow my ways, you will be happy too. Listen to my teaching and be wise. Don't ignore what I say. Whoever waits at my door and listens for me will be blessed. Those who find me find life, and the Lord will reward them. But those who do not find me, their lives are in danger. Whoever hates me loves death. Wisdom has built her house. She has made it strong with 7 columns. She has cooked meat, mixed wine, and put food on the table. She has sent her servant girl to announce from the highest hill in the city, whoever needs instruction, come. She invites all the simple people and says, come, eat my food and drink the wine I have prepared. Leave your old foolish ways and live. Advance along the path of understanding. Criticize a person who is rude and shows no respect, and you will only get insults. Correct the wicked, and you will only get hurt. Don't correct such people, or they will hate you, but correct those who are wise, and they will love you. Teach the wise, and they will become wiser. Instruct those who live right, and they will gain more knowledge. Wisdom begins with fear and respect for the Lord. Knowledge of the Holy One leads to understanding. Wisdom will help you live longer. She will add years to your life. If you become wise, it will be for your own good. If you are rude and show no respect, you are the one who will suffer. Foolishness is that other woman who is loud, stupid, and knows nothing. She sits on her chair at the door of her house, up on the highest hill of the city. When people walk by, she calls out to them. They show no interest in her, but still she says, "Whoever needs instruction, come." She invites all the simple people and says, "Stolen water is sweet. Stolen bread tastes good." These simple people don't realize that her house is full of ghosts and that her guests have entered the world of the dead. These are the Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son makes his father happy. A foolish one makes his mother sad. Wealth gained by doing wrong will not really help you, but doing right will save you from death. The Lord takes care of good people and gives them the food they need, but he keeps the wicked from getting what they need. Lazy hands will make you poor. Hard-working hands will make you rich. A son who works hard while it is harvest time will be successful, but one who sleeps through the harvest is worthless. People say good things about those who live right, but the words of the wicked only hide their violent plans. Good people leave memories that bless us, but the wicked are soon forgotten. The wise accept instruction, but fools argue and bring trouble on themselves. Honest people can always feel secure, but lying cheaters will be caught. If you fail to speak the truth, trouble will follow. If you speak openly, peace will come. The words of good people are like a spring of fresh water, but the words of the wicked only hide their violent plans. Hatred causes arguments, but love overlooks all wrong. Intelligent people speak words of wisdom, but fools must be punished before they learn their lesson. Wise people are quiet and learn new things, but fools talk and bring trouble on themselves. Wealth protects the rich, but poverty destroys the poor. What good people do brings life, but wicked people produce only sin. Those who accept correction show others how to live. Those who reject correction lead others the wrong way. People sometimes lie to hide their hatred, but saying bad things about someone is even more foolish. A person who talks too much gets into trouble. A wise person learns to be quiet. Words from good people are like pure silver, but thoughts from the wicked are worthless. Good people say things that help others, but the wicked die from a lack of understanding. It is the Lord's blessing that brings wealth, and no hard work can add to it. Fools enjoy doing wrong, but the wise enjoy wisdom. The wicked will be defeated by what they fear, but good people will get what they want. The wicked are destroyed when trouble comes, but good people stand strong forever. Sending a lazy person to do anything is as irritating as vinegar on your teeth or smoke in your eyes. Respect for the Lord will add years to your life, but the wicked will have their lives cut short. What good people hope for brings happiness, but what the wicked hope for brings destruction. The Lord protects those who do right, but he destroys those who do wrong. Good people will always be safe, but the wicked will be forced out of the land. Those who live right say wise things, but people stop listening to troublemakers. Good people know the right things to say, but the wicked say things to make trouble. The Lord hates false scales, but he loves accurate weights. Proud and boastful people will be shamed, but wisdom stays with those who are modest and humble. Good people are guided by their honesty, but crooks who lie and cheat will ruin themselves. Money is worthless when you face God's punishment, but living right will save you from death. Doing right makes life better for those who are good, but the wicked are destroyed by their own wicked ways. Doing right sets honest people free, but people who can't be trusted are trapped by their greed. When the wicked die, all their hopes are lost. Everything they thought they could do comes to nothing. Good people escape from trouble, but the wicked come along and are trapped by it. With their words, hypocrites can destroy their neighbors, but with what they know, good people can escape. When good people are successful, the whole city is happy, and they all shout with joy when evil people are destroyed. Blessings from the honest people living in a city will make it great, but the things evil people say can destroy it. Stupid people say bad things about their neighbors. Wise people know to be quiet. People who tell secrets about others cannot be trusted. Those who can be trusted keep quiet. A nation without wise leaders will fall. Many good advisors make a nation safe. You will be sorry if you promise to pay a stranger's debt. Refuse to make such promises, and you will be safe. A kind and gentle woman gains respect, but violent men gain only wealth. People who are kind will be rewarded for their kindness, but cruel people will be rewarded with trouble. The work of evil people is all lies, but those who do right will receive a good reward. People who do what is right are on their way to life, but those who always want to do wrong are on their way to death. The Lord hates those who love to do evil, but he is pleased with those who try to do right. The truth is, evil people will be punished, and good people will be set free. A beautiful woman without good sense is like a gold ring in a pig's nose. What good people want brings more good. What evil people want brings more trouble. Some people give freely and gain more. Others refuse to give and end up with less. Give freely and you will profit. Help others and you will gain more for yourself. People curse a greedy man who refuses to sell his grain, but they bless a man who sells his grain to feed others. People are pleased with those who try to do good. Those who look for trouble will find it. Those who trust in their riches will fall like dead leaves, but good people will blossom. Those who cause trouble for their families will inherit nothing but the wind. A foolish person will end up as a servant to those who are wise. What good people produce is like a life-giving tree. Those who are wise give new life to others. If good people are rewarded here on earth, then surely those who do evil will also get what they deserve.